Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lies official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Wendy and Trip were kissing on their couch when Lie came in. "We didn't even know you were here," Wendy explained. "It's fine. I guess I'm just tired of romance after last night," Lie admitted. Wendy approached Lie and asked if he wanted to discuss about his unpleasant date. "For one thing, my perfect match tried to send me to prison," Lie explained. Wendy and Trip were told about Lee's date with Trask and how she had attempted to videotape him admitting to plotting to kill Stefan. "Isn't that something like entrapment?" Trip inquired. Trip was reminded by Lie that he was innocent and had nothing to confess. "Well, I guess you're right about that being a bad date," Trip remarked. Lie admitted that they had been having a fantastic date up until the confession incident. "It sounds like you have a lot in common," Wendy added. Lie agreed with a nod. Trip recommended that Lie give Trask another chance. Lie shook his head, stunned. "She shouldn't have recorded you, all right? It was clearly not a cool move. But what if she was just making an impulsive decision that she later regretted?" Trip explained, "She's been through a lot in the last few years." "Been through what?" Wendy inquired. "And how do you know?" Lie went on to say, Trask's daughter had perished in a freak accident, according to Trip. Haley was her name. She was one of my closest friends. She was extremely intelligent, kind, and hopeful, but her life was tragically cut short, Trip added. "Losing a child must be the worst pain in the world," Lie said quietly. Lie answered with a shake of his head that Trask's past had not changed his mind. "If I never see Melinda Trask again, it'll be too soon," Lee added. "I know how much you want a fresh start after everything that happened with Gabby," Wendy replied. "I'm not going away." "The matchmaker has already arranged for me to meet someone else," Lie explained. Lie stated that he was leaving to meet his date. With a chuckle, Lie told Wendy and Trip that they would have to find something to do until he returned. "I really hope this lady works out better," Trip stated. Trip heated up leftovers after Lie had departed. Wendy expressed her condolences to Trip for the loss of his friend Haley as they ate. "Thanks. It was a complete shock when she died in that manner," Trip added. Wendy inquired about Trip's relationship with Haley. "Actually, we were married," Trip admitted. Wendy suffocated on her food. Wendy realized after she stopped coughing that Trip had never informed her he was married. "It was just a way for me to get a green card," Trip explained. Trip explained to Wendy that he and Haley had to make their marriage appear genuine. "And when we were doing that, I kind of fell for her," Trip acknowledged. "Well, no wonder you were so devastated when you lost her," Wendy remarked. Trip expressed his belief that Haley was at peace. "And I know she'd want me to be happy. And I'm content," Trip added. Wendy smiled and mentioned that she needed to get back to work. "If you're still awake when I get off duty, do you want to watch a movie or something?" Trip inquired. "It's just a date," Wendy explained. Wendy kissed Trip on the lips. Wendy sighed and expressed her hope that Lee's date went well. "He needs to find someone new," Wendy pointed out. "It's too bad he wouldn't even consider giving Haley's mom another chance," Trip remarked. Trask offered to buy Sloane a drink at the small bar. Sloane was angry that the court had sentenced Colin to prison, but Trask insisted that the sentence was acceptable given what Colin had done. Sloane reluctantly sat at Trask's table. "I'm not going to drink that," Sloane stated emphatically. Trask sighed and asked Sloane to let go of her rage. Sloane stated such was not the case with her refusal. "I'm pregnant," Sloane admitted. "I had you down as the ultimate career woman," Trask remarked, taken aback. Sloane revealed that she had been completely focused on her career until she met Eric. "Is this his child? Are you keeping it?" Trask inquired. Sloane admitted that the child was intended. "So, let me make a guess. You became pregnant so Eric could have the child he didn't have with Nicole?" Trask inquired. Sloane laughed. "I am not doing this just to make Eric happy," Sloane insisted. Sloane explained that she had discovered she didn't have a family and that she wanted to start one. Trask nodded, and she congratulated Sloane on the birth of her child. Sloane raised an eyebrow in suspicion. "I'm telling the truth. I admire you for taking risks to get what you want," Trask stated. Trask said she missed having a family and understood the temptation. "Are you not seeing anyone?" Sloane inquired. Trask informed Sloane that she had resumed dating and had gone on a date with Lai. Sloane exclaimed, and she inquired as to how things had gone. "Giant disaster," Trask conceded. When Sloane pressed Trask for more information, she revealed that she had attempted to obtain a confession from Lee and had been apprehended. "And I thought I was brave," Sloane remarked. Trask admitted that she had no intention of recording Lie. "We were arranged by a matchmaker, and despite the fact that I tried to send him to prison, he and I were actually getting along," Trask remarked. Trask informed Sloane that she and Lie were having a nice time and had chemistry. "And then you saw an opportunity to get a confession and jumped on it," Sloane explained. Trask agreed with a nod. "I should have known trying to trap him was going to blow up in my face," Trask admitted. Sloane was perplexed and questioned Trask why she had intended to entrap Lie if she was enjoying the evening. Trask stated that she couldn't help herself when she saw the opportunity. "I've been there a time or two," Sloane said. "There's just a part of me that has to win no matter what." And in this case, it trumped Trask's desire for a genuine human connection. Trask acknowledged to feeling devastated after Lie stormed out. Sloane acknowledged Lie's good looks and wealth with a smile. "And, as you saw last night, he can be pretty shrewd when he needs to be," Sloane explained. Trask inquired as to what Sloane meant. "It occurs to me that he might be your ideal match, worth eating crow over," Sloane added. "I'm pretty sure he never wants to see me again," Trask said. Trask went on to say that she had previously spoken with the matchmaker and had scheduled another appointment. Sloane indicated that she needed to go to her first prenatal visit with a nod. "This was really lovely. I'm having a conversation with you. I believe we should do it again soon," Trask remarked. "I'd like that," Sloane replied. Trask assured Sloane that Eric would be an excellent father, and Sloane agreed. After Sloane left, Trask contacted her matchmaker because her date was running late. Trask was urged to look for a man wearing a blue blazer by the matchmaker. As Trask hung up the phone, she noticed Lie in a blue blazer across the bar. It couldn't possibly be him. Not ever again. Could it be? Trask muttered something. Eric went to the penthouse to confront Brady about Kristen's incident. "It was reckless, and it was wrong, but I was desperate," Brady explained. "You just played right into Kristen's hands," Eric observed. Eric expressed his understanding of Brady's behavior. "You were frightened of never seeing your daughter again. And I realize that now more than ever," Eric remarked. "Why is it now more than ever?" Brady inquired. Eric informed Brady that he would be a parent. "Since when?" Brady inquired. "Could you please congratulate me before you begin the inquisition?" Eric responded. Eric revealed that Sloane was expecting a child. "Actually, I'm more excited than I thought I would be," Eric said. Brady remarked tentatively that he hoped Eric saw Sloane clearly. "Sloane is not at all like Kristen. She lost her way because of bad things that happened to her, but she's a good person," Eric remarked. Brady nodded and expressed his happiness for Eric and Sloane. With a grin, Eric told Brady that he would seek fatherly guidance from him. Brady suggested that Eric seek assistance from someone who had not threatened to kill his child's mother. "Wasn't it just a threat? I mean, you were dying to know what she did to Rachel," Eric explained. "Would you like to know the worst part? Rachel overheard me say it," Brady explained. Brady was questioned if he had been able to persuade Rachel that Brady had not meant his threat. "Obviously not, because Rachel was the one who called the cops," Brady pointed out. Eric exclaimed. "Are you able to persuade her to retract her statement?" Eric inquired. Brady answered with a shake of his head that he would not ask his daughter to lie. Brady admitted that he did not expect Rachel to alter her statement because she was devoted to Kristen. Eric was not convinced. "I'm sure Rachel had no idea what she was starting," Eric stated. "It's not just her words. It's also the fact that Kristen supported it Brady added. Eric inquired about Brady's plans. Belle is talking to Kristen, and I'm hoping to God that she gets through to her, Brady said. Brady peered uneasily at his phone. I wish there was some way I could help, Eric expressed his plea. Brady acknowledged with a shake of his head that he had caused his own problem and that he would deal with it. Eric revealed that Sloane had knew Eric was dissatisfied with Nicole's baby and that the loss of her parents and Colin had made Sloane realize she wanted to build a new family. She's actually pretty selfless. She obviously loves you or something, Brady remarked. Well, I love her too, Eric admitted. Eric mentioned that individuals may change, and Kristen could surprise Brady. Brady sneered at the idea. I am delighted for you. I know you've been wanting this for a long time, Brady added. Brady went on to say that he felt Eric would be a wonderful father. I said what I meant. I'll do everything I can to assist you, Eric stated. Unfortunately, I believe the only person who can assist me is Kristen, Brady explained. Kristen looked for a lawyer on her phone in the dimmer living room. Salem has to have at least one halfway decent criminal lawyer, Kristen grumbled. It does, Belle said as she entered the room. Belle asked Kristen whether she was going to let the cops put Brady in jail. What's the harm? How much has he ever done for me? Kristen explained. Kristen reminded Belle that she had declined to assist her in obtaining a shared custody agreement. And now you want me to help you get him out of this? Kristen screamed. Belle claimed she was angry when she rejected down Kristen. Kristen responded that she had grown irritated. I believed Brady and I had an agreement. And then he pulled a gun on me, shouted Kristen. Brady was insanely worried about Rachel when he turned you down. And guess what? You'd do the same thing if the tables were turned, Belle contended. Kristen admitted that was most likely correct. What exactly do you get by sending Brady to prison? Belle inquired. Do you believe Brady will be prosecuted? Kristen responded. It was a significant charge, according to Belle. Belle questioned Kristen's belief that Brady would have pulled the trigger. Belle believed that Kristen had pushed Brady too far when she evaded the question. I did not kidnap Rachel, says the kidnapper. Kristen objected. Both sides are to blame here. So, Kristen, tell me what's most important to you. Having the upper hand with Brady or doing what is best for your own child? Because it would mean she'd have both parents in her life, right? Belle inquired. Kristen inquired about Belle's desires. Belle requested that Kristen retract her statement. Brady admitted that he wanted to kill me, and Rachel overheard him, Kristen explained. Brady didn't know if his daughter was still alive or dead, Belle contended. Trask, according to Belle, did not have a case without corroborating testimony. Kristen inquired, what exactly do I get if I keep Brady out of jail? Are you talking about making a deal? Belle retorted. Kristen stated that she required a formal shared custody arrangement. Belle concurred. Do you honestly believe he'll sign? Kristen inquired. I think Brady is going to be very appreciative of what you're doing for him, so yes, I think he'll be more than willing to agree to the terms, Belle stated. Brady was ready for an update when Belle returned to the penthouse. I can make this whole thing go away, and you won't go to prison, Belle declared. What's the catch? Brady inquired. Kristen had promised to amend her story to the police provided Brady signed the joint custody arrangement, according to Belle. Brady sighed. So, either I go to jail, or I have to share custody with a maniac, Brady complained. Brady was reminded by Belle that he had threatened Kristen with a loaded gun in front of his daughter. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.